a definite keep. It's representing turn 4 Hive Mind.
Okay, yeah. And then you get to lead with gemstone. It's a so why coalition relic?
It helps against people who are trying to disrupt your mana with things like Damping Sphere and stuff. And it's kind of a little bit like having a fourth Azusa that isn't as bad in multiples. Like you get hands that'll have like just like 2 or 3 Azuzas and like not suspend Lotus Bloom. You got to suspend Lotus Bloom. Uh, Anyway, you get hands that are just like 2 or 3 Azuzas and like uh, like not 6 mana worth of lands, and so you can't get to Titan. Oh man.
We're seeing the first flaw in my why I lose with this deck.
That's
We'll just go for the turn 5 kill. It's just slow affinity. We're good. We're good. Okay, we're gonna do first things first. Suspend that,
yeah.
and then
Serum Visions hope to hit an Amulet, and then we can do like a turn 3 kill.
it's so double amulet's so dumb. I think it's just bottom. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just Gemstone here, I think. You could
What?
also...
Oh, because you get to have the 2 mana for later if we draw Sousa or something.
Yeah.
Okay. And see, I always see like me. Usually, how I play this deck, I would just throw out the duel or the bounce land, and I kept wasting them.
If you didn't have the Amulet, I would just throw out the bounce land. But as it is right now, it just gives us time to kind of think about what we're doing when we want to play the bounce land, sequence our things a little better. Like 90% of the difficulty of playing this deck is sequencing the lands correctly.
Yeah. Does it matter? Because I know Simic's a 4 of, so if I want to be playing that out more,
I would just do Simic here, just because if we like draw a Talaria West, we want the blue mana. In general, In general, usually you want to hold in hand the land that you want to tap for mana. Is like it's kind of counterintuitive, but I think in this case, just because specifically if we draw Talaria West, we want to just like suspend the Talaria West and then play a Gemstone Mine.
Jeez, yeah, we could just win next turn, but you know, I'm just handicapping myself a little bit. Make it interesting. Are you guys able to hear him? Just making sure. Oh, jeez.
I mean, this could be a time where if we top deck engineered explosives, it could be pretty solid. We've got 2 copies.
Do it on 2. No, it wouldn't.
Actually,
it wouldn't really do that much.
Right, because they got the welding jar.
Yeah.
So let's just see what we draw. If we draw an Azusa, we win.
Woo! Okay, well that keeps us alive. So if we pass them, put it on 1. No, we put it on 2.
Well, if we put it on 2, they're going to move the cranial plating over to a signal pest and then regenerate the plating. Whereas, like, they're going to keep the plating regardless because of the welding jar. Well, I guess I don't know.
So they would lose 2. They would lose 2 things, and so.
I think we might be, well.
If we kill the pest, I think we live.
Right. I think it's hard for them to string together a victory with both the pests gone. And we definitely want to do it before, just make sure we blow it before combat. So like at the beginning of combat step.
Yeah.
So that we can't play any 1 mana artifacts pre-combat to like pump up with plating.
And then I think we just do we just go for just Gemstone Mine here, or do you play bounce lands in this position?
I really don't think it matters because next turn we're hive minding and like that's our entire plan. But I guess Gemstone Mine would be Gemstone Mine's better. There is the consideration of like second plating.
I don't think we can play around second plating. I think we just because these signal pests will just pump them anyways and kill us.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we would have won right here. So that that is something.
Yeah.
I just like totally blank because I'm so used to playing with the other one. Yeah, I'll crack the beginning comment. I'm so used to playing with the other one.
The scout version.
Yeah, and so just Lotus Bloom is not a card that my mind processes at all.
Yeah.
So this is fine. And they don't have another source, so
we could just die to like a galvanic blast, probably.
Oh no.
It's okay. We're getting Lotus Bloom next turn. We'll have 6.
Okay. Okay, good. I was like, oh, my amulet.
You gotta remember that the card Lotus Bloom exists.
Yeah, I just have like forgotten completely about the card Lotus Bloom here. And Galvanic Blast. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so it's okay.
So we should have won that game, but it's okay. So we want Dismembers, Slaughter Pact, Kozilek's Return, Nature's Claim, Wrecked Sage, Hornet Queen, Walking Ballista, Ghost Quarter.
What a shift. Okay.
We're going to take out both Hive Minds. So let's put all that stuff in and take out both Hive Minds, both Pact of Negation, both Serum Visions. I think I'm for cutting a...
Is it just a forest here, or... I guess...
Forest is a fine cut. Coalition Relic is probably a cut, just because we need room. We can probably cut another land, so I'm thinking we want to keep the Aether Hub, so I'm thinking Temple of Mystery, probably.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And
then it's either an Azusa or a Summoner's Pact is our last cut. Summoner's Pact, because once we get a single Titan, they're not really good at removing the Titan, so it's not like we need every single Titan in the deck, and we're bringing in like Walking Ballista and Hornet Queen. Azusa, because we don't need to necessarily go super fast, because we're basically transforming into
slowing the game down.
We're just being a control deck that just wins with Primeval Titan.
So I think it's probably better to keep the packs then.
Sure. You want to cut an Azusa?
Just with like one, pseudo is another Azusa for letting us
do crazy combo things. Yeah.
Who you talking to? I'm talking to Puntthenwhine. He won the Modern Challenge last weekend.
This is a mulligan.
Yeah, this is a beaut. This is a cute. We'll suspend this.
Yeah.
The disembodied voice is Puntthenwhine. Oh man. Okay. Lead with this.
Nice thing about Kozilek's Return in this matchup is it does kill Etched Champion if they happen to play that card.
Mm-hmm. I always like Kozilek's Return. Opponent is on Affinity. Just like bread and butter Affinity. Nothing special. I've always loved Titan, but
it's a tricky deck to play. It's kind of something that you got to devote a lot of your time to just like figuring out how to play.
That's a good card on top. Or no, we don't. We have Summoner's Pact, right? So
I like keeping the Titan because the Titan's better than the Summoner's Pact.
Yeah.
Like this, the Summoner's Pact we might want to end up like using for a Hornet Queen at some point.
Okay. Start with that.
Yeah. Like, if they have a crazy enough start, I could see us on turn 4, the Lotus Plume comes off suspend, we play, like, an untapped land and just, like, Summoner's Pact into a Hornet Queen. Like, is something that could happen if, like, their start is just so crazy fast that we just want to stabilize and play a slower game. That's definitely happened to me against something like turn 1 Steel Overseer type starts.
Yeah, and you just have to live rather than you don't have the chance to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just play this out, bounce.
Yep.
Nothing special.
Yeah, and next turn we're just going to be casting the Ancient Stirrings. Looking for either Amulet would be best, but also just...
A red source or...
Yeah, red source wouldn't be terrible.
Oh boy, they got a decent start. I hate how all these artifact decks are playing so much more Welding Jar than they were freaking 2 years ago. Not even a year ago, Welding Jar just becoming this super popular card. This
is definitely the type of start that we don't necessarily have to go in on the Hornet Queen. There's a possibility they go all in on an Inkmoth Nexus and we get to like blow them out with a Slaughter Pact or something, or a Ghost Quarter.
Ooh, EE's not bad-ish.
I like EE here. We're gonna get lands off the Titan, so EE's good.
And for Zero's fine.
Yeah, I mean we don't need to cast it right.
Yeah, no, not now, but
yeah.
Any order.
So one play we could make next turn, if we, like, just an option available to us, is we could Primeval Titan. If we don't, let's say we don't draw a land, we could Primeval Titan, get Crumbling Vestige and a bounce land, bounce the Crumbling Vestige and replay it, which would give us...
Oh. Okay.
Like EE on 0.
Whose voice is that? Puntthenwhine. Jeez, I gotta put that in some type of description on. No one's ever heard another voice on this stream. It's 'cause we know you don't have friends. Savages. I didn't see your streaming Amulet. I'd have given you a host. Wow! I really wanted those 2 viewers. Maybe next time. Did audio levels screw up for anyone else? No, I just yelled.
There's a lot of different cards we could draw that would just change what we want to do on our turn. So...
So let's see. Yeah, they didn't go all in. If I were them, I think. Did they kill us in 2 turns anyways? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I would have gone all in on the Inkmoth here if I was them.
If they go all in on the Inkmoth, we play Primeval Titan, get Ghost Quarter,
and bounce land and replay that.
Ghost Quarter, replay the Ghost Quarter,
and just instantly boop. Looks like they're doing it.
Yeah, do it while they don't have mana up while they don't have mana up to activate the Inkmoth so they can Welding Jar it. Yeah. If they do play another land, then we want to hold back the Ghost Quarter. But if they don't, yeah, we're just Ghost Quartering them right away. And it's pretty hard for us to lose from here, I feel like.
Let's see, cast this.
I think for the bounce land, yeah, so we're just playing Primeval Titan because we can't play the Amulet this turn.
Can you undo this? Oh, sweet, you can. Okay, and then it's just which bounce line do you? Oh, probably a red one. Hey.
Yeah, I think red's probably correct. The only thing I'm thinking about is like we might want black at some point for Slaughter Pact, but I think just getting the red online is more important right now. So yeah, like Gruul Turf, Ghost Quarter, pop the Ghost Quarter on their Nexus.
And I hear you like never want to get Boros Garrison like in these scenarios almost. Just randomly. Okay. Yeah, because you want the green. Okay, Gruul Turf versus and Ghost Quarter.
Like 99.9% of the time, you just want to get like Simic Growth Chamber, like always for the bounce land. But this is just like a little bit of a weird situation because we have the Kozilek's Return in our hand right now.
Yeah, no, F Paul Laws. I was just teasing you, but I'm not. I'm trying to make you feel bad. I know you got that big deck viewership stream too. Where are we at? We have nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice welding jar, idiot. Okay, so I see, like, I think playing this, I never know if, like, Amulet, not much. I'm trying to think of, like, what, besides attacking, if there's something to do before, but I don't think I think it's just Amulet.
Yeah, so I think we want to end up with a bounce land in our hand at the end of this turn, just for the ability to do broken things in the future. I don't know. It's so hard for me to figure out how we're losing this game that it's tricky to.
I think I don't think I think it's 0% chance they can win the game from here.
Yeah.
Like actual, like I can't F this one up. I can't like.
Yeah.
This one is just so.
We might want to like. Yeah, we can just leave up our mana because if we leave up our mana, we got the Kozilek's Return and the Dismember.
Yeah, just from this. So it's probably just
like just get like Simic Growth Chamber, maybe Talaria West and bounce the Talaria West. I don't know. Or Simic Growth Chamber Vesuva on the Inkmoth Nexus if you want a blocker. I don't know.
Just like the options are literally unlimited here. Go over this one and
there's no reason to get like Sunhome this turn since we're not like activating it. Yeah.
There's just no reason. You literally, no, this game's on. Like this game is 100-0 odds. You just go all in. There's no going through the motion. Also, you're playing Bloom Titan right now, not Amulet Titan.
I mean, I think Amulet Titan's an acceptable name. I like to call it Bloom Titan. I just hate it when people call it, like, Bloomless Amulet. That's, like, the worst thing to me. Is because, like, after
it's been 2 years. Or 3 years.
Yeah. And we're also playing a Bloom, so it's not Bloomless.
Oh yeah, that does work. Oh, I had a good thing to say. One sec. What was it? I'm gonna get there again. It was. Oh no, I'm losing it now. Oh no, I love how Pause you said that the title's wrong, but it wasn't that I was the best Amulet player in the world, but it was the name of the deck. So thank you for that, my guy. Okay, any changes you want to make on the draw versus play here?
I don't think so. I think I like all the cards we have in, and I mean we could take out Summoner's Pact and put it in Azusa, but just to try and go a little faster.
I think that is a good play for speeding it up.
Yeah, that's the only thing I would really consider.
Wow, Gangrid's out of my $1,200 Alpha Howling Mine. Oh, feels bad, man. Oh, wow.
I think this is a keep. It's kind of weird, but we get to play the Amulet and suspend the Lotus Bloom, and like any bounce land we draw.
What if they're sniping and they don't play a land?
Then we don't play a land, and we're still fine because we're suspending the Lotus Bloom.
I feel this is I feel this will work out. Okay, play a land, opponent. Step 1. Okay, we're good. We're living. Okay, we just gotta play Lotus Bloom this time. That's a good start by them. Oh, do they have a payoff?
Once they don't have a big payoff, we're
good. Thank goodness.
Well,
that's good and bad.
Thoughtseize taking the Lotus Bloom is actually pretty bad for us right now, but they're also probably going to give us a good amount of time. And if we ever draw a bounce land, we probably just win this game.
Maybe they're bad and they'll take Amulet.
That happens a lot more than you would expect, where people just 100% should take a Lotus Bloom and they just take the Amulet.
Oh, okay. What a turn 1. Oh my gosh. Oh geez, if we ever draw one source.
Yeah. In fact, if we draw a bounce land or any untapped land, we get to do it next turn. So
and we get to just 3 for 1.
Yep. And I don't think that they're going to be able to...
Oh my goodness. I'm the greatest player in the world.
Yeah. So what I would do is I would do the Simic Growth Chamber here, bounce the Vesuva, because we can always replay the Vesuva as a Simic Growth Chamber.
Well, I mean, I have to bounce it anyways.
I mean, the other option is bouncing...
Oh, bouncing itself. Oh, yeah, duh.
And just blowing the explosives for 0.
So, you want to bounce the Vesuva?
Yeah, because we can always just replay that as a Simic Growth Chamber for doing our, bouncing shenanigans.
Gosh, I hate this. They just added this where you have to click Amulet now to put it on the stack.
Yeah, they added that a little while back. Make sure let's blow the explosives before their turn. We don't want to leave them with mana.
Oh yeah, definitely. Did we draw engineered into? We did. We drew engineered into freaking
bounce land. Yeah, that was good draws. So I think it's just Vesuva on the Simic Growth Chamber, bounce, float 2 mana, bounce the Vesuva, tap the Simic Growth Chamber, play the Azusa, play the Gemstone Mine, pass, and then next turn we can do crazy things. And the reason I'm saying sequence it that way is to just preserve the 1 Gemstone Mine counter.
Okay, I was about to ask why we're going that route. Okay. So you said you want Vesuva first?
Yeah, so Vesuva, the Simic Growth Chamber.
And then bounce Vesuva or the Growth Chamber?
Let's actually bounce the
growth
Chamber. Yeah. Because if they had any sort of, like, mana disruption card, like, I don't know, like, crazy, like, Ghost Quarter or something, I don't think that's likely, but if they had anything, I'd rather they hit the Vesuva than the Simic Growth Chamber. If they just had anything that interacted with our land... Because once the Simic Growth Chamber's gone, we can't copy it with the Vesuva.
Yeah, and then we don't want to play this out. We don't want to play this Growth Chamber. Okay.
Hold that in hand. Next turn, we can play Simic Growth Chamber, play 3 times, play Primeval Titan, haste it, do all the Amulet Titan things.
Yeah, see, that's where I usually F that.
That's a little annoying, but yeah, so we can only make 5 mana this turn, so we gotta Stirrings and hit a land, and then next turn we can Titan. If we hit any land with the Stirrings, we can Titan next turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rex Age, but then I was like, if they'd have another one or something that.
Yeah. No, I mean, just let them have their sphere. Let them feel all smart and special, and then we'll kill them.
So stronghold or I think we kind of need sanctuary to get double green off of the mine.
I mean, we're gonna do that.
No, we don't need it.
Chamber. I guess let's. We kind of want the stronghold to be in our deck for, possibilities of searching it up when we, like, at some point, if we play a Primeval Titan and, like, be able to search up, like, stronghold other land. So I think we want to just get, like, sanctuary here, bounce gemstone mine, replay gemstone mine.
Okay. Yeah, I like being able to still tutor it.
Yeah, and so our plan next turn is to play Simic Growth Chamber twice, and on the second time we play it, we'll bounce Gemstone Mine for the second green. And then we'll get Primeval Titan. Primeval Titan's probably going to get something like Temple of Mystery and maybe Colony Garden, just to get as much green mana as we can in play. So that, like, we can end up Hornet Queening.
So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 mana, then we go 4 bounce, a bounce land, play bounce land, bounce mine, play mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at some point, when we feel like it, we'll set up, like, an engineered explosives on 2.
Oh, this is good. Oh, wait, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we can actually, with that, we can sequence so that we end the turn with more lands in play, which is better. So the scries on it don't matter, but we can still, like, play Temple of Mystery, play Simic Bouncing Gemstone, play Gemstone.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't matter what the scry is because we're searching.
Yeah.
Just make... Yeah, so float the mana. Yeah. And then... I actually think now, when we play the Titan, I'm tempted to search Talaria West and a bounce land and actually just leave one of our bounce lands in hand. No, that's bad. We got enough stuff going on our hand. We just want, like, colored mana sources. So, yeah, I'm thinking Colony Garden. Oh.
We did it!
Yeah.
Didn't want to play anymore.
So we 3-0'd match 1.
I was just flexing on them. Didn't want to. I just wanted to let them feel good about the deck choice that they made game 1.
Yeah.
Just immediately. What a great start! Immediate. Play Lotus Bloom. Oh, pass. Oh, that's okay. I guess.
We'll survive.
I will never forget again. This league, at least. That card I never knew existed.
This is... Normally, hands without ramp, I mulligan, but Ancient Stirrings could hit a Lotus Bloom, or it could hit an Amulet. Both represent a turn 4 Titan in this hand. And the lands in this hand are kind of good. I kind of think this might be the exception to the rule. I think this might be keepable.
I can see being a keep.
I think I'm gonna say let's go with keep.
Yeah, with my lack of knowledge, I would say it seems. So why would it be argument of, like, almost not being a keep?
Just because it basically, like, the easy way to tell if you're gonna keep a hand with this deck is, does it have Lotus Bloom, Amulet, or Azusa?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we're not really accelerating besides Azusa, and we're more Bloom based.
Yeah. So hopefully they take our Primeval Titan here and not our Ancient Stirrings. Yeah, that's
okay. We'll just draw another one.
Yeah, if not, we got Temple of Mystery for the land drop. Maybe we'll scry into... This is a slower matchup, whatever it is. I want to top that because we're going to end up probably using this Summoner's Pact for an Azusa, and if they just discard our Titan, then we won't have any Titans.
Mm-hmm. And then probably Rot Farm, Temple of Mystery.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I mean, Yeah, so there's kind of two things to consider here. Is like we're probably playing Azusa next turn, which means that we want to be able to have a land that doesn't have any triggers on it for our first land drop, and Rot Farm makes it easy to do that and like play Temple of Mystery again. The other option is we could go like Radiant Fountain and then next turn play into like Forest and then like off the Azusa Rot Farm replay Temple of Mystery, which we could like
be super greedy if they have no interaction.
If they have no interaction, but if we draw an Amulet and we've played out this Rot Farm, we're going to feel real bad. Actually, we'll probably be fine if we play this Rot Farm and draw an Amulet because we'll have an Amulet in hand. So,
yeah, I feel the Rot Farm.
Yeah, I'm feeling Rot Farm. I kind of talked myself into it. I value the scry in.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're probably next turn Summoner's Pacting for Azusa, Radiant Fountain for the first turn, and that for the first land, and then like Gemstone Mine Temple or something, or Forest Temple, either way. It's possible they have a Liliana here, which could make things slightly awkward, but I think we can beat a Liliana with this hand as long as they don't have like too much to follow it up with. Well, that's also a reason that we could have not played.
That is something I forgot to remember.
I mean, it slows us down a turn, and now they don't have that Assassin's Trophy for a Titan, so it's not like the worst thing. And we just played the Temple of Mystery here.
I'm going to bottom that one.
Yeah.
I think this version is better versus Jund with the blooms.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, just Lightning Bolt decks in general. And Fatal Push decks. Yeah, so I think here it's Radiant Fountain, first land, and then Summoner's Pact for Azusa, and play, like, Gemstone Mine Forest. We don't want to play the Boros.
No triggers out.
We don't want to play the Boros Garrison and lose to, like, another Assassin's Trophy, since we only do have 2 forests in this list.
Yeah, it would be just a straight-up strip mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, I think it's Forest Aether Hub.
Oh, for the trigger?
Yeah, get the trigger out of the way, like, now, because it doesn't matter if they respond to the trigger right now.
Yeah.
And, hey, you know, it prompts them to Lightning Bolt. Maybe they think that Lightning Bolt is better than it is. I don't know.
That Lightning Bolt mattered. It definitely did not.
Yeah, so we're going to pay for Pact, probably just play a Boros Garrison, maybe play the Talaria West, just playing around. Depends on what they do. If they play a Liliana, we're definitely playing the Boros Garrison next turn. If they don't...
Okay, so just swing it. So hand's probably Fatal Push. Could we get oh no, we can't get anything. We have to just play it out because we have to pay for Pact.
We just dead because we're paying for our Pact and they're attacking for 8 twice, or 8 and then 9.
8,
so we need to draw a Colony Garden or we're just dead, I think.
Okay.
Or Vesuva. Or Ancient Stirrings into either of those. Yeah.
It's okay. We'll draw it. We'll draw it. Almost. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, when we keep hands without ramp, that's a danger. So I like the Dismembers and the Slaughter Pact and the Hornet Queen and the Baloth.
Dismembers, Slaughter. This. Yeah. So if I think we would if we just didn't play the bounce land, the Rot Farm, and we remembered the trophy.
Yeah. We might have had that.
Because we would have been a whole turn faster there.
Yeah. So we want to take out one Hive Mind, one Pact of Negation, one Serum Visions, and an Aether Hub, I think. And do we need to bring out one more thing?
The
could just be
Relic.
I like Relic because they're definitely trying to disrupt our mana, and I think it's quite good in this matchup. I think it's either the second Hive Mind or the second Serum Visions. Probably the second Hive Mind. I don't think this is the Hive Mind matchup. There is some argument to leaving in the Hive Mind to just, like, have an out as surgical. Like, if they surgically use a surgical extraction on Titan, we can win with Hive Mind, but we also can win with, like, Hornet Queen and Baloth if they do a surgical extraction and we just have, like, explosives and removal spells for their creatures and just drop, like, a Hornet Queen.
I miss Zakama in this deck. I freaking love playing Zakama in Titan. I don't know how good it is, but I just love that dinosaur.
My experience with Zakama was that it was not great, but I know there's some people who swear by it.
I feel it like 2-3 months ago it was playable, but with the whole new cards and everything and the meta shifting, it got way worse. Like when KCI was actually big and you could just go Zakama if you didn't have to win and hold up all those removals.
Yeah. This is a mulligan. This is also a mulligan. This version does mulligan better. We can still, like, pretty easily turn 4 Titan on moles to 5 that have Ancient Stirring or Lotus Bloom, so I like this. Garden is so we're gonna bottom that. Colony Garden is a good land in this matchup. We have ways to make mana and ramp and stuff. This Pact of Negation is kind of a bad draw in a 5-card hand, but
it is. This is a 4-card hand.
Yeah, so I think we want to lead on Stirrings here, because if we can hold the Simic Growth Chamber in hand, we want to.
Okay. Get the turf, I guess. Turf EE.
Yeah, so I would grab the turf and just play probably turf as the land for turn, because I'd rather get that one
blown up
than the Simic. Yeah.
Okay.
And so next turn we could potentially Amulet, Simic, Azusa, Colony Garden, maybe play another land in there if we draw another land. Nice attack for 0 with the plant token. Dominance.
I know they don't have any hasters, so
right.
Just gotta make them waste clock.
You gotta assert dominance, you know.
Sweet, this is good for us.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I think what we're doing is we're playing Amulet, and then we're playing the Simic Growth Chamber. We'll bounce the Simic Growth Chamber, play Azusa, play the Colony Garden, and hold the Simic Growth Chamber in hand, I think. And it kind of puts the pressure on them to kill this Azusa, because if they don't, we're going to just play a Hornet Queen.
And then we can just pass.
Yeah. Don't necessarily.
Let's see if they block this time. Just get them. We're very protected against Lily, though. That's good.
Plant tokens are very good in this matchup because, like...
Blocking a save 6 is wonderful.
Yeah, protecting against Lily and stopping just giant Goyf.
With our enchantments and artifacts that'll be in the graveyard.
Yeah. I mean, and there's always the possibility that, like...
Oh, geez. They're going to K-command us.
If they K-command us, we just discard the Pact of Negation and
No. They would kill Azusa and Vigor.
Oh, kill Azusa Amulet? Yeah, I mean, in that case, we're just going to start... We're going to start making land drops and get a million plant tokens along the way, like...
Just hope. Just play Lily, please.
I'm not really afraid of...
Yep.
Like, I don't think this is, like, the worst thing that can happen to us.
I think now we start blocking, hey, the 5/6.
I think 5/6 is enough to block out of me. I think when we only have one plant token, we save the last plant token, but...
for a little bit, yeah.
I think stopping 5 damage is a good enough use.
Sure.
Yeah, that doesn't matter at all. In fact, that's actually kind of good for us because we don't really want to be drawing Amulet right now.
No, yeah, no. They should just leave them in our deck.
Maybe they'll exile the one from our graveyard. Yeah, shrink that Goyf.
Can we just play Simic Growth Chamber?
Yeah, I think play Simic Growth Chamber, because like if we draw Serum Visions, we definitely want to be able to play it. And if we draw a blue source, I think we
hold up
get the Pact of Negation, just like basically literally any spell. We would Pact of Negation just to get value out of it while we're building up mana to the Hornet Queen.
I don't understand boarding in Surgical versus Amulet. It's just because Gen players believe that they'll discard the Titan, and then they think that they'll just win if they Surgical that Titan. That's their logic with it. Oh, baby. Goodbye, Pact Negation. Oh.
Yeah.
Psych.
Yeah, I mean, like, this Liliana could potentially have been a threat if they just started upticking it and, like, threatening to ultimate, but as it is, it's not at all. Yeah, so we're just going to discard Pact of Negation, probably discard whatever our draw step is next turn, and then just play Hornet Queen. And hopefully that buys us enough time to find a Titan. Or
top deck Titan here.
Yeah, top deck Titan's always great.
That'd be okay. Good thing we don't have Zakama in our deck. That way we can't top deck. I love how they Surgical the Amulet away. Let's make it a 4-turn clock and do a 5-turn clock.
I wouldn't mind top decking Obstinate Baloth either. That wouldn't be terrible.
That'd be a good one. If you have Surgical in your graveyard and you're not bringing it in literally every matchup, are you even playing Surgical? What?
I think you meant to say sideboard.
Yeah, there we go. Sideboard. Oh my goodness.
People bring in... I mean, this is definitely a matchup where you're supposed to bring in Surgical because you want to be able to, like, remove a Titan and then Surgical Titans. So opponent's just trying to aggro us out before we can get down this Hornet Queen, I guess.
Which is close.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna do a good amount of damage to us.
That's good.
So
actually, I think I want to play. Oh no, we can't. We can't.
Yeah. I think we actually want to play Talaria West and discard the Simic Growth Chamber to the Liliana, just because it means after the Hornet Queen, bounce lands become live draws towards transmutes.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, that.
Alternatively, no, that would require discarding the Hornet Queen. Never mind. I was going to say, alternatively, next turn we could try and Simic Growth Chamber, bounce the Talaria West, and Engineered Explosives onto. I don't think it's correct to discard this Hornet Queen.
Yeah.
Even if this Hornet Queen does leave us a little open to Maelstrom Pulse as a way to lose this game.
A little. It's not a little. It is we just lose. It is all the way open.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Maelstrom Pulse is a way we can lose this game.
Land destruction, we can lose this game.
Yeah, so there's that.
Titan or bust.
Or Engineered Explosives. Engineered Explosives is also a fine draw.
They didn't plus.
They must love their hand.
And we're dead.
Wait, so let's think here. So we can't transmute, we don't have double blue. Yeah, we're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened.
I mean, we did mold a 5.
It was a good mold of 5.
Yeah. You know, there's always the chance we were supposed to mulligan that hand game 1. I don't think we were, but...
We, like, the one play was the rot farm. Like, we just got time walked where we could have played a Souza and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, game 1 could have gone better.
We had a single blue. We had Talaria West. New plan. Talaria West is a blue. Ooh. Okay.
Let's keep...
The guy messaged, "Hey, I watch you on YouTube." It's like, "Oh, hi, creeper." He's like, "True." When I said thank you. Okay. Yeah, this is a keep.
Yeah. So...
Oh, yeah. There. Yeah. So, suspend...
Amulet off the forest. Yeah.
Okay, we do play Amulet. What?
I mean, if we draw Ancient Stirrings, it's better to Ancient Stirrings.
They're on some spice. Oh, jeez.
Well, that was something. That was
what
a different turn 1 than I was expecting.
What a turn 1.
So if we draw any green source, we can Summoner's Pact for Azusa, just kind of to have a blocker, and play it off the Crumbling Vestige. Yeah, so we're just going to play Slayer Stronghold and pass here.
They're on that new mono red Living End deck that just got posted today. Here, I'll post it in chat. Though they've edited it because they're playing white. The classic turn 1 hollow 1 go with Simian Spirit Guide.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to take 2 more hits from this hollow one, but I feel like we're in pretty good position after that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, they shouldn't have main deck Moon. We'll see.
So I think here we play the Talaria West because the Crumbling Vestige represents more mana.
Mm-hmm. And we can always bounce it later.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll just pass.
Yeah. So next turn, I'm looking at maybe...
We'll just draw Hive Mind.
We could do that, or I'm thinking maybe hasting a Titan and transmuting for Pact of Negation to just make sure that they don't.
Yeah, because they play Living End here, so that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see what our draw step is first before we make any decisions.
Mm-hmm. See where we're going.
Yeah. So I'm thinking Crumbling Vestige, and then off Forest and Vestige and Bloom, we can cast Primeval Titan, get a Boros Garrison and a Simic Growth Chamber.
Bounce West.
Bounce West, transmute the Talaria West for likely Pact of Negation. If they let the transmute happen, then haste the Titan and attack.
So it doesn't matter what color we make here, because we're just getting the garrison.
Yeah, because we're getting the garrison, yeah. Yeah, so we're going to tap Forest, Vestige, Bloom.
Oh, yeah, because we use this mana later to...
yeah, so we're going to get Simic Growth Chamber, Boros Garrison. And I think we're gonna float mana off the Talaria West and then bounce the Crumbling Vestige in the Talaria West.
Let's do this real quick so I don't F it up. Oh, don't use my mana. Okay. Then we untap there. That bounces Talaria West. And what else did you want to... What else did you...
I would have rather we didn't haste until after we transmuted, because if they decided to Living End in response to the transmute, then we could have engineered explosives for one and stopped some neonate damage, maybe? I don't know. Maybe we want to keep this amulet, though, either way. Anyway, let's bounce the Vestige and transmute. It's in the past.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're F6. They got Jack.
Yeah, so we're gonna get Pact of Negation here. We're gonna attack with the Titan and get, I think, Temple of Mystery for the second blue source and Radiant Fountain, just so we don't randomly die to some burn spells or something.
Okay. Radiant Fountain / Temple. And then we have packs, and we're good.
Yeah.
Get Bog on attack trigger. Yeah, we don't play Bog. Not about that life. I'll take a Stirring. Like.
Yeah, that's fine. It could hit an Amulet, which could let us just do like insane stuff next turn if they like Living End somehow. Like,
if they Living End, double Living End through our pact.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just pass. Yep. Oh boy.
Yeah, so we're definitely bringing in Tormod's Crypt Bajuka Bog. Nature's Claim and Reclamation Sage sound good too. Just for things like Blood Moon and Hollow One.
Okay.
So let's see.
Do you like Song versus them?
I'm looking at this list because I'm not used to playing against this.
Theirs is a bit different, but I imagine it's around close to the same. It's...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because we definitely want to leave in Hive Mind, because Hive Mind, even if we don't have a pact, just stops them from ever living ending.
Oh yeah, because they just reset the board.
And it's also... Yeah, so I don't want to just bring in too many things and just break down what the deck is doing on its own. We can definitely take out both the engineered explosives, I think.
Oh yeah.
It basically just kills Flame Blade Adept. We can cut a land because we're bringing in Bog. So probably in this case, I'm thinking Aether Hub. Yeah, and then we're probably just cutting to Serum Visions. We're probably cutting to Serum Visions. And then... If you wanted Swan Song, I would be cutting, like, Second Pact of Negation and Serum Visions for Swan Songs, but I'm not really about that. I don't know. It's possible the only way they win is by doing something crazy and broken, and we just want to, or like a Blood Moon, and we just maybe bring in one Swan Song over the Serum Visions.
I just think the where's my Swan Songs? That like getting to 5 mana to be able to do this is going to be hard for us, I guess. Where Swan Song is, if they're trying to turn 2 it or 3 it, we can hold it up.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to do Swan Song over a Pact of Negation, I totally support that decision. I'm certainly not afraid of a bird token.
You said Mull?
Yeah, I mean, if it hits a Lotus Bloom, it's something, but...
Mull?
Yeah.
Mull. Hey, there we go. Keep on.
Yeah, are we gonna Tormod's Crypt our opponent and turn 4 Titan with Amulet on a 4-card hand? I think it's possible. I mean, this hand represents turn 4 Titan, and it's got a Tormod's Crypt. It's better than a lot of 7s.
I messed my opponent. I was like, I good luck. I mulled the 4, handicap myself for you. And he says, this deck is a handicap. He's not wrong. That deck is something else. Sure. Interesting.
I mean, we just got to keep them off living end, right? I mean,
it looks like it. We'll see.
Yeah. So now we can possibly even beat like a Blood Moon, because if we like get a Primeval Titan, we can cast the Primeval Titan off the Lotus Bloom through a Blood Moon and then get forests and eventually use those forests to Rec Sage the Blood Moon. I'm all for just Rec Saging a hollow one if they play it, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd snap that off. But this is what I mean. In the scenario where we mold the 4 and we have low resources, I'm okay with I'm okay with Swan Song. Yeah. Hey, do you know it's 5 p.m. not 5 a.m. right? Why are you here? What do you mean? It's what time is it? It's 4 p.m. right now. You're a wizard.
This is such a good mold of 4.
Yeah, this is not bad.
Our clock is faster.
Yeah, we have double the clock. The opponent, nice maul, scoop. This turned out all right. I mean,
this is one of the reasons that I very much prefer the Lotus Bloom version to the Scout version. It's just how much better it is on mulligans.
Yeah. Lotus Bloom is pretty powerful.
And just turning like a 4-card hand into a completely playable hand.
I really hope we draw Hive Mind.
Hive Mind with no pact. That would create a fun... I like those games where you have out a Hive Mind, but you don't have the pact, and the game just gets weird.
Think of how all these spells we could be casting from them. Okay, we have to draw something this turn. Oh! Let's go! I probably blew everyone's ears.
Okay, so we can't play this Amulet, but we can Summoner's Pact for a Titan, haste the Titan. We have to be a little careful because they might try and living end us before combat, so maybe we don't haste the Titan. Maybe we just get, like, Talaria West, Simic Growth Chamber, and, like, Transmute, and, like,
we probably need to get basics.
You want to get basics to play around Blood Moon?
Okay, no, I don't think they're. It's so close because they're playing Simian Spirit Guide, so it's the perfect way to Blood Moon. But
here, I think
I don't think we can because they would have played it last turn.
I think we're less likely to lose to Blood Moon. I think the most likely way we lose this game is we play a Primeval Titan, they living end to kill that Primeval Titan, and then we don't have a quick backup to that.
Okay. That makes sense.
So I think the best thing to do is, yeah, get like a Talaria West and a Simic Growth Chamber, bounce the Growth Chamber to hand, and then we'll be able to play Amulet and then play the Simic Growth Chamber, bouncing the Talaria West and transmuting.
Okay, so what did you want? You want?
I want Simic Talaria. Oh, well, that changes. I still think we want Simic Growth Chamber Talaria West, but I think the Simic Growth Chamber now just bounces the Gemstone Mine, and we replay the Gemstone Mine.
Okay.
Alternatively, we could get... Actually, I kind of like Bajuka Bog Simic Growth Chamber.
I can see that. Just get them off, and because they have Faithless Lootings.
Yeah, so just like get them off the Faithless Lootings and stuff. So Bajuka Bog, Simic Growth Chamber, bounce the Gemstone, replay the Gemstone.
Simic. Should I play this now or nah?
Yeah, I mean, if they have Artifact... I mean, maybe we're playing into an Ingot Chewer here, but if our opponent's just, like, Ingot Chewering, and I'm fine with that.
Wait, why did they just cast Wear on my Bloom?
Because people are afraid of Amulet, and they aren't afraid of Bloom for no reason.
I almost clicked through.
I mean, you can't click through it. It'll just tell you to pay for it.
Okay. We just tap Simic and go from there.
Oh, they didn't put a stop on your upkeep or draw step. That's a thing.
It auto passed through draw step. Oh.
Yeah,
they had 10 minutes as I was like clicking cast. Oh, it's your favorite card.
I mean, it doesn't do much here, but yeah, so I think it's just Simic Growth Chamber, Talaria West, bounce the Talaria West. Or actually, wait, we got an Amulet in play. I forgot about the Amulet. Okay. I don't know why they did this in combat rather than before we were getting our trigger.
Yeah. I'm just why didn't you do this before you attacked?
Yeah, we might not have been supposed to win that game.
Yeah, they would kill upkeep and then shame scoop. I love how he messaged me. This deck can win turn 1. Like, oh.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see that. I love those games where you just get nutted on.
I mean, this deck can win turn 2.
Yeah, but turn 1 is just, that's when I just, like, go silent.
I like it.
Keep?
I know it's weird. Yeah, I'll keep this. It's not a good keep. It's not a good keep, but it's a keep.
That's...
The thing is, we have Lotus Bloom, we have Ancient Stirrings, and we have Transmute mana, so any Talaria West...
Oh, yeah, we can get Talaria West off the Stirrings.
So any Titan or Talaria West by turn 4 is a turn 4 Titan, and you just don't mulligan hands that make turn 4 Titans.
And we get Lotus Bloom here?
Yeah.
Goodbye.
And we put all our Primeval Titans on the bottom. Cool.
Wow.
It's okay.
Oh! No, I know List for show. He's playing where...
Oh.
Oh!
Well, there's a turn 4 Titan.
So we just play Simic, bounce.
Yeah. Simic, bounce. Whir is definitely a matchup where we're happy to have Hive Mind in the deck.
Mm-hmm. No, they're gonna name Talaria those wieners. Oh no, that's Chalice. I love how it goes 1-2 when you're casting Chalice.
Yeah. Chalice on 0 might have actually been worse for us.
It would have been, but they're not gonna make that call.
Yeah, I mean, Chalice on 0 also shuts down like their welding jars and stuff.
And from this state, I would put it on 1 as well. Oh, never mind. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So
we can get EE?
I mean, nothing else does anything, so I don't know if EE does anything is the problem, because they have the double welding.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And we need 2 colorless sources to even cast it for 0, and we only have 1 currently.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, I think we just want actually the Talaria West. I think we want to use for a Pact for if we draw a Hive Mind, but I don't think we want to do it right now because I think we want to see if we can naturally draw those packs first.
I mean, does his copy? No, his copy wouldn't get countered by the Chalice, would it?
His copy does not get countered by Chalice, so I think we're just making land drops and hoping to draw a Titan or a Hive Mind at this point.
So just hub here.
Yeah. We don't have Ballista in our main deck, so we can't get Ballista. Somebody asked about Ballista.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, uh-oh. Well,
I guess they're gonna name our Talaria Wests. That means they're not naming engineered explosives, which is maybe something, but probably not. I mean, we have 2 copies of engineered explosives, so if we blow the first copy on 0, then they have to... Then they'll be probably out of welding jars.
Goodbye, my Lotus Bloom.
I want to play a non-bounce land because they could end up getting Damping Sphere off of Whir at some point. So we want to play as many non-bounce lands as possible. And only play the bounce lands once we absolutely have to.
So we can just play Tolaria West here, hey?
Yeah. Next turn, assuming we just like draw a blank or something, or with most draws, we're probably just playing Simic Growth Chamber, bouncing Aether Hub. But if we draw a land that's not a bounce land, we'll just play that land. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Yeah, so just play the Tolaria West. I want us to just have the most mana towards 6 lands that we can in the event that they have a Damping Sphere.
Mm-hmm. They probably got Whir.
Temple's a pretty good draw. Because now all our bounce lands start to scry us slowly towards Hivemind.
Oh, yeah. We do have Hivemind.
If they were while we have a Hivemind in play, we get an Engineered Explosives for 0.
No. Oh, yeah. Or we could get Amulet. That too.
Yeah, so I think it's just Simic here, bounce Temple, get this Scry train rolling.
Oh, yeah, they probably got Whir. Those wankers. Oh, my gosh. Why did it have to be Chalice on 1? I could do some little thing.
Bottom.
Had to think about it for a second. No! What a tease.
Yeah, so it's just Simic and discard one of these 1-drops.
Goodbye, my 3rd Amulet of Vigor. Huh? Good times, my opponent says. Gets another Chalice. What would they put on? 6? They had to put on 6? Almost there. Almost there.
That's actually a pretty decent draw because we're going to need 2 packs to Hivemind them anyway, so drawing packs isn't 100% a dead draw. We're 1/3 of the way there. We just need another pact and a Hivemind. We just need to get Hivemind before they get like their Tectonic Edge plus Crucible thing going.
They're just gonna get Cloister.
Yeah. Just one of the 1-drops, yeah.
What a game. Well,
if we get Titan, I don't even know if we cast it because we've got so many bad cards on the bottom of our deck.
We scryed so many times. Oh, now they just go get Crucible.
Yeah.
We got probably 4 turns. Ensnaring Bridge? Yeah, sure. $83.15.
I don't think we play the Azusa now. I think we wait till we have a bounce land to play the Azusa. So I would just play like Gemstone Pass.
I mean, the thing is they're gonna kill it with their EE anyways.
Right, but the thing is, the turn we play it, we can play the bounce land, bounce the Temple of Mystery, then play the Temple of Mystery, and then they can't blow the EE. Like, we're gonna get at least 1 land drop out of her, like 1 relevant land drop out of her, because we can do the bounce land before we play her, and then the Temple of Mystery after we play her.
Oh, okay, I got you. Now I understand.
I mean, this is all extremely marginal stuff.
Yeah, but this is what it may come down to, since we don't have much happening. Man, all these lands on top of lands. Dark Diagon, why didn't you buy the Alpha Howling Mine? Don't Emrakul me. We can't even attack, you idiot.
Well, if we Emrakul them, we could blow the engineered explosives and not regenerate with the welding jars, I guess.
I love how their deck plays Tormod's Crypt, so in the event that someone does have Emrakul, they can exile it. Oh, Coalition Relic.
I mean, that makes it harder for them to disrupt our mana out of Hive Mind. I don't think they're going to disrupt our mana out. Now it's just, can they mill over all our Hive Mind and packs before we draw them?
Probably. They got so much time.
Right, but they might just not realize that they are under any pressure whatsoever.
Hey-o.
Hey, we can play the colony.
Oh my goodness!
Attacking with the plant token and then activating the Slayers, targeting the plant after we attack.
Yep.
See, that's what I like. So this is one thing I like, is we're creating a fake threat to distract from the fact that we have a real threat.
We're gonna get in for 2 a turn now, so we have a 15-turn clock or something. They have 9 cards in hand.
I don't get why they're not casting any of their cards, but okay. Are they just maybe like F6ing through all their turns? I don't know.
Hey, we have a colorless thing now.
Yeah, we could cast Engineered Explosives off 2 colorless sources.
Let's do that.
Yeah, so let's tap the Slayers in the Aether Hub. I think we pop it immediately, because if they don't save their Chalice on 1, I think this Serum Visions is quite good for us.
Bye, Mr. Plant. The poor plant didn't get this even attack.
They might Welding Jar to save their Welding Jar or something.
No, they're probably just gonna do it on 1 and They're gonna save both chalices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if we draw the other engineered explosives, we can try again. It's too bad Chalice doesn't have, like, the old-timey artifact templating where it doesn't work when it's tapped.
I know. Oh my goodness, why couldn't it be a continuous artifact?
It's possible our opponent is not doing things because they want to waste our time, too.
I think they are, because they're not doing everything they should be doing. Like, you should be tutoring with Fair each turn. He should be getting out baubles. Because if we draw EE here, like if we drew EE there, like it's actually big.
Yeah.
Like we probably would have a good chance at doing a lot.
Yeah.
But I'll just keep nonchalantly just make land drops.
Yeah.
Ask them to concede. As long as we dodge Ipnu Rivulet. Like, look, they're not even playing welding. Oh, wait, they can't play more welding jars. Another bridge? Yeah, sure. Oh, they probably just can't play half their hand. That's what it is.
All the, like, ancient stirrings and Mishra's baubles in the world.
Uh-huh.
I guess there's no reason to not play this Azusa, since if they blow an engineered explosives on 3, I'm pretty okay with it.
They don't have EE on 3 no more. It's great. This is Bloom Titan. So this is what the Trail of Tears felt like. Ay. Ay. That's too far.
Are they finally going to get their Crucible? And start milling us? Well, they don't have the,
Ipnu Rivulet yet.
Yeah.
They're not even tank edging us. Watch, we're gonna win this game because of their nonchalantness. They got a jar? That's fine. How are we not trying to Titan is my question. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter. We haven't drawn a Titan or a Hive Mind in
F6.
more than the top half of our deck because we've scryed so many things to the bottom.
Oh yeah, we've scryed so many times. And we haven't hit a bounce line in a while either. Hurry up. They're already playing. They're already... Okay.
So now we just get it out, right?
No, I think we just wait.
They don't have any answer to it, or do you want to hold on to it to keep them from being scared?
Literally, I think we just, like... I think we just wait.
Okay. I'm down for that. Just keep them from knowing what is up.
Yeah.
How many packs do
we need one pact, right? We just need one pact.
No, I think we need more because they have so many lands at this point. They have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need 3 packs at this point.
I start putting counters on Coalition. We're like, they get dumped off every turn. It's going to take time. Is that 12 mana? Did I really just punt this game? Oops. Well,
Well, now we can concede. We can safely concede this game.
We weren't going to win it anyways because they had enough mana to pay for the packs.
Maybe we were supposed to wait for the next engineered explosives or whatever. Vesuva on their academy runs. So we want swan songs. We want swan songs. We want Reclamation Sage and Nature's Claim. And then I want to cut. I think the way I've been doing this is I've been cutting an Azusa. I've been cutting a Radiant Fountain. I've been cutting another land. I generally cut the Colony Garden. There's some people who swear by like the Slayer's Stronghold plant token attack, but I don't think that just...
F that. I play... No, it just... no.
And then probably just a Serum Visions, I think. And that seems fine.
Man, we should have played it out. Feels bad.
Yeah, maybe they wouldn't have saved the 1 on 6 if we engineered explosives on 0.
I just totally forgot. I didn't realize they were at that much mana.
Yeah, I mean, we just never drew Hive Mind in with our whole deck, so
I like this hand.
Yeah, it turn 3 Titans if we draw a Titan, it turn 3 Titans.
We just lead with Vigor.
Yeah, and then into Azusa, Coalition Relic, Serum Visions, all in the same turn.
That's good.
We just do everything next turn. We do our whole hand.
What's that mean? Yep, Titan Amulet combo is playing Hive Mind. Chalice on 1?
Explosives for 0. Come on.
Chalice on 1?
If they Chalice on 1, it's kind of annoying because that stops our Serum Visions. But I'd rather they Chalice on 1 probably than on 0. Well, that's good. Yeah, so we're just going to play the Simic, bounce the Aether Hub, play the Azusa. I think we replay the Aether Hub, play the Simic, bounce Simic, and play Coalition Relic, play Serum Visions. We can't. So just Simic, bounce itself, and play Coalition Relic, charge Relic.
Yeah.
And don't F6 because if they have a Chalice on 0, we are definitely casting a Summoner's Pact in response to that Chalice on 0.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. If it names Talaria West, it's a little annoying, but they haven't shown us a bridge yet, and we are presenting a 2-turn clock. Actually, wait, do we just have lethal next turn? Let me do the math.
Yeah, you do the math. I was...
We are 1 mana off lethal. No, wait. I think we're 1 mana off.
We have 2 mana from Relic? No, they can't name Relic because it's a mana ability.
We're 1 mana off lethal because it takes 6 mana with an Azusa, an Amulet, and a Titan to deal
20 damage. So we're just going to get a hasted Titan, and then post-combat we're going to transmute for a Pact of Negation, and that should lock up this game. So yeah, just make like green here, it doesn't matter. And then yeah, so we're gonna Summoner's Pact.
Go get Rurik.
Primeval Titan. So we want to play a Simic, bounce the Aether Hub after we float mana off it.
And now just Titan.
Just Titan, get Boros Slayers. And then on the attack, I think I want to get double Talaria West. And then just second main phase, play the Simic Growth Chamber, bouncing one of the Talaria Wests and transmuting it.
So we don't want to play any more lands here? Just
yeah, so just bounce the Slayers here.
Oh, bounce Slayers.
Actually, no, let's bounce a bounce land. So bounce Boros. Bounce Boros. Boros is better to bounce. And then we attack, get two Talaria Wests.
Because we still have
2 land drops. We still have 2 land drops, so we can technically transmute both these Talaria Wests this turn if we feel inclined to do so. And we might even have enough mana to pay for 2 Pact of Negations. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to have 9. Yeah, so we can actually transmute both these Talaria Wests for Pact of Negations. And I would like to see our opponent work their way out of that one. And just play the Boros Garrison.
Oh, you gotta use the Boros Garrison. Yeah. I was like, where's the mana? Okay, we're good.
Yeah, if I did the math better before, we would be able to charge the Coalition Relic too, but I really don't think it matters. Yeah, so just grab Pact of Negation and then transmute the other one for another Pact of Negation, since we can pay for 2 Pact of Negations thanks to the Coalition Relic. And anything that stops them from dying next turn, we will counter.
Can we pay for double here?
Yeah. We've got
1, 2, 6, 6, 8, 9?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yeah. I just skipped one. Come back. I got 2 counters. Just Pact. Oh shoot! Yeah, we can't pay for 2. We used Summoner's Pact that turn.
Okay, well it's a good thing we didn't try to.
Cool. That would have been such a bad realization. Just upkeep 3 triggers.
I'm kind of wondering, maybe we want the Azusa over a single Lotus Bloom, since they just have like Chalice of the Void and Engineered Explosives, and like us ever getting to use mana off a Lotus Bloom seems pretty unlikely.
I think the odds of us using a Lotus Bloom is so low because of Chalice, where it can get 0 and.
Yeah.
I think this is fine though.
Yeah, this is fine.
It might even be right to be Serum Visions over the Lotus Bloom because of the odds of us casting this bloom.
I don't hate that if you want to go that way.
I think we go that way just because the odds are so low
of like the Lotus Bloom actually coming off suspend and us getting to use it for mana.
The fact that we have one. Yeah, we're good. This keep, I think.
Yeah, this keep. Watch this Lotus Bloom be great.
Yeah, this one I know. Yeah, this one's gonna work. I'm ready for it.
There is some awkwardness with Chalicine on 0 in their deck.
Yeah, it's not free. It's still fine, but let's start. I'm gonna start with that.
And Gemstone Stirrings in case we hit the other Lotus Bloom. We want to suspend it, right? Or do you want to preserve the Gemstone Mine counters?
Well, I think this would be just be getting a bounce land, anyways.
So do you want a Temple and preserve the Gemstone Mine counters?
I think so, just because the whole then they really would be incentivized to go get a Whir for 0.
I agree.
So I think that's the top.
Yeah, with that. Yeah, I mean with the Azusa.
Yeah.
And then they are incentivized to like try and stop our Lotus Bloom, and that doesn't stop us from tightening.
Oh, but one thing I didn't think about was they can just chalice on 1 here. Yeah.
I guess it also like stops their Ancient Stirrings too, though.
But, yeah.
We probably should have Stirrings, but I think we'll survive.
I think we should have Stirrings.
This is fine. We're 1 land away from Primeval Titan, and the Stirrings.
Did I just rob farm?
Yeah. The Stirrings isn't completely dead because there's a pretty good chance at some point we end up like doing an Engineered Explosives on 0, especially since they can't Welding Jar right now. So I think it's actually a pretty high likelihood that a Engineered Explosives on 0 happens at some point in this game.
Yeah, I'm like stupid. We'll never get to cast. I've never. Oh my goodness.
I mean, that's not the end of the world.
That's good.
Yeah, so we're just gonna play Slayers, play Azusa, play Talaria Temple.
Oh, play Talaria?
Well, if we want to Titan next turn, we gotta play the Talaria.
Just to make a 6/6?
Well, it still attacks. They don't have a bridge yet.
That's true. That's bottom. Just thinking if we EE, it doesn't do anything.
We could just... Okay, the other option is we don't play Talaria this turn. Next turn we can potentially... Let's say they, like, bridge or something. We have this Talaria to, like, transmute for an EE that we can eventually play on 0 or something.
Yeah, I think it's too slow. I think we just want to go Titan and try to attack to win.
Yeah, and, like, it's not like this Talaria is gone. Like, the moment we draw a bounce link, it's back online.
Goodbye, my Talaria forever.
As soon as we draw one of the, like, things that our deck is full of, it's back online.
Well.
Okay. So they do have the bridge.
We just need Hive Mind. It's that simple. What? I bottomed you, you dumb. I did.
We just cast the Titan, I think. We're not ever Explosive Zine on 2, so... This makes it so if we ever get to Explosives on 3, it's pretty good. We get in with the Zuza, I guess.
Oh, there were too. Oh, that's not. Oh, yeah. Like, that's insane, though, for Whir to have Chalice on 1 and Chalice on 2 all 3 games.
I honestly don't think we're in bad shape this game. I think there's a lot of things that can go right that could cause us to win this game.
So they go name EE.
Mm-hmm. But we still have Reclamation Sage.
No, we don't. It's Torpor Orb.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we have Hive Mind. Hive Mind is still a card.
If only we had that. If only we had the plant.
Yeah, we wouldn't even really have like the red and white mana to...
We'd have a limited amount. We could do it for once. This War player, man, is drawing amazingly.
And we apparently don't have a Hive Mind in our deck, right? Because we never draw it, so it must not be in the deck.
We're not going to draw it till I have Chalice on 6. Then we'll top deck it.
Yeah, our opponent got to Chalice on 6 before we drew enough packs to kill them with a Hive Mind.
Love how that, yeah, that's how we lost that game, just marking it up. Yeah, lost to Chalice on 6. Let's see.
We're on the draw Hive Mind plan.
Ooh, Temple.
Yeah. We don't really have anything we want to transmute for right now, I don't think. Because EE is bad and all the zeros are bad, so yeah, Temple.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
So then we're just a bounce land away from victory. A bounce land or a Summoner's Pact away from victory.
And they can't cast Whir. Oh, do we have mana? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, baby, we finally drew it.
Yeah.
How is Hive Mind killing anyone Chalice on 0? Because we cast it, it gets countered, but theirs is a copy of it, and so it does not get countered. So theirs resolves, so they have to pay for packs on their turn. So, oh, okay. I'm thinking of how we use the stack to do double pact. And it's, because theirs resolves first, and then we use our pact negation, and theirs goes on top of ours. So, like, we green pact, they resolve green pact, and then we counter pact negation on ours, and then theirs gets a copy.
You can also counter before theirs goes on the stack while it's just a trigger on the Hive Mind. So that their blue pact cannot target their green pact.
Oh, okay, that works too. Okay, I was like, I couldn't figure out. I was like, I think there's a way.
Yeah. There's 2 ways.
Oh my goodness, please. Yes! Yes! Oh, baby.
Want? An amulet?
Whir.
I'm saying, what do you want on this Whir?
Oh wait, never mind. They have it on naming that, don't they? Well,
yeah. Get an EE on 0 anyway for the intimidation factor.
Ooh, Coalition Relic. Ooh.
Oh yeah, just get a Coalition Relic.
There we go. Oh no, don't get Jester's Cap. Don't get Jester's Cap, please.
Jester's Cap gets 3 things out of your deck?
Yeah, 3 things. We have 3 packs.
Right. We also have every bounce land, so they need the Spyglass has got to be naming Talaria West, I assume.
Yeah. I believe. It's so close. Come on, please. Give me justice. Oh, why don't we take that out of our deck? Another word? Well, that's fine.
There's so many cards that they have that I just don't care about.
Oh, we can't tap for... Where's the Shatterstorm when you need it? Oh my goodness, they can copy our Shatterstorm? That's what I'm talking about. So we have three or four summoners packed still.
We have 4 summoners packed. We also have a large number of bounce lands.
Bounce lands don't do anything.
Bounce land doesn't do it anymore. Yeah. Titan does nothing because of Torpor Orb, so no point in even playing it unless you really feel inclined.
I don't want to use up my counters.
You can tap the Coalition Relic, but
that's okay. Just passing until we draw something juicy.
Yeah. We've got to draw Summoner's Pact before they get to 9 lands. Even 8 lands is a little bit scary because they could always whir for Mox Opal.
No, they can't because they'll have no cards in hand.
Oh, yeah. So they're at 8 lands, so we need to get Summoner's Pact now before they get another land, or we're going to need 2 packs. Yeah. There's some people who say, like, we should be running, like, Colony Garden or something in this matchup, but they just have, like, Spyglass and...
They have Spell Skites!
There's so many ways that it doesn't work.
They just have Spell Skites, that's all it... Okay.
They're still on 8 lands, so Summoner's Pact does it this turn.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Give me justice. Okay. So
right, I haven't miscounted their mana, have I?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. So we Summoner's Pact.
Okay, I'm scared. I gotta hold priority.
You don't need to hold priority. There'll be a million triggers that go on the stack that you can respond to. You only gotta hold priority. So then we tap 1 mana so we can Pact of Negation our Summoner's Pact here.
Do we just cast Pact now?
Yeah, but you gotta tap a mana because of Damping Sphere.
Yeah, that's fine. But I can cast this now.
Yes.
Okay.
Because theirs is still just a trigger right now.
Yeah.
And now you just F6 and...
F6, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, baby. Woo! Give me some justice. On the last turn possible. Get wrecked. Go back to... No one likes prison. Whew.
Don't cast spells you can't pay for.
Oh, it was only fun because we won. Yeah. If we didn't, oh, I'd be pissed. Because we just drew so poorly, and then we finally... They whiffed on land. They didn't draw land that turn.
Yeah.
Woo!
Let's get the 4-1. Come on.
I'll take a 4-1. I'll take a 4-1. This is literally the best I've ever done with Amulet for 4-1. There's so many different lines that like don't go through my head playing this deck right now because it's I don't know, it's a different way of thinking, just not something I have those lines in my head.
Yeah, it's a deck that it takes a while to get used to. Anybody who tells you that they don't make mistakes while playing Amulet, it just like is not good enough to realize they're making mistakes. Like, it's too complicated to possibly play perfectly. There's just a million lines at any particular point.
Feels good, man. It's a democratic republic, Prince. A democratic republic. Okay, yeah?
Yeah, I'll keep this. I'd keep it.
I think so. We got a nice scry. This temple is like the one line that makes it, like, it pushed over to, yeah, definitely keep.
Yeah. If it was
please.
Another hand, I would be...
Oh, thank goodness. If that got Inquisition, I'd be so sad. Just, yeah.
Yeah.
Top.
Yeah.
You playing Amulet in GP Calgary? Heck no. I'll play a deck I'm way more well versed on. Like Vanifar. Just kidding, that deck's awful. Yeah, Prince knows what's up. Uh-oh.
So I think I want to just lay this engineered explosives onto this turn. It means we don't get to Azusa, but next turn, but like Azusa's not giving us that many land drops anyway, and I think just getting this off the table as quick as possible is probably in our best interest.
Yeah, we're probably dead, but it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's a very good chance we're just dead, but it's possible that they need to, like, hit on a collected company for us to be dead.
Cord? Okay, they're cording. Okay.
Okay. Well, they, like I said, it's still possible, like, they need to hit on a collected company for us to be dead. Okay, now we can concede.
I'm gonna get a snack, I guess. Like, just be, leave for 5 minutes.
We have a lot of tools for this post sideboard. We have the Kozilek's Returns, the Dismembers, the Slaughter Packs, the Walking Ballista. This is not a Hive Mind matchup. I would cut both Hive Minds. I would cut one Pact of Negation. I would say at least one Serum Visions.
Relic too slow?
I would cut a Temple of Mystery, since we're cutting a land, and I think we want the Aether Hubs for Kozilek's Return. I think I'd rather have the Relic than the Serum Visions, so probably... Okay. It's between the two.
I love how we just died. Oh yeah, turn 3 we died.
I mean, we can't complain about that. Like, we turned 2 people. I've turned 2'd someone with a... They had a creature to block, and I did a turn 2 attack for 20, slaughter packed their creature. They had a piece of interaction, and I Pact of Negationed it, and that was all on a turn 2.
Wait, you slaughter packed and then what?
they had a piece of interaction. I think it was a lightning bolt for the Azusa.
Oh my
goodness. And I passive negation the lightning bolt, and I slaughter pacted their creature, and I killed them on turn 2.
That's like, that is a big feel bad. Just, oh my goodness.
Like, this deck can do very, very, very broken things. So whenever my opponent does something very broken, I just say, yeah, that's fair. I deserve that, you know?
Yeah, I'm not getting that. I'm getting the turn 20, draw my second pack so I can win.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's part of, you know, my approach to building this deck is the ceiling of it is obviously crazy good. Like, this deck
I think this deck is super, super good. Like, it just, the skill cap is huge. That's like the biggest thing, but it's one of the most, I think it's underrated as a deck in Modern.
I think it's got, the things that I like about it too are it's got a high ceiling and a high floor. Like, its best hands are really, really great, and it's like medium, like its worst keepable hands are still pretty good. Like, you can still just suspend a Lotus Bloom on turn 1, play a Primeval Titan on turn 4, and like beat your burn opponent or something.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope. We've been pretty unlucky with our mulligans this league as well. Like, in the amount we've had to do, not in the actual mulligans. I would say no. I think any 4-card hand with a Lotus Bloom is going to beat this. I'll keep that, yeah.
Top? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, because our plan now is to Azusa and into Titan. Like, that's our entire game plan. Hope that's enough.
There's a small chance. It doesn't matter what we play.
Right, because next turn we're playing Celestia Sanctuary and we're bouncing whatever we play.
So this is a turn 4 Titan, I guess. No, turn 5. But I'll take it on a mode 4.
I mean, if we hit a bounce land, it's a turn 4 Titan. If we don't hit a bounce land, it's a turn 4 sit there and do nothing. Or if we hit 2 lands in a row and the second one comes into play untapped.
Turn 4, do nothing hand. No, I'm gonna die.
Just top deck Kozilek's Return.
Oh, that would be so gross.
Yeah.
This deck.
I think you made the correct play. There was some argument there for keeping the second Tolaria West in hand so we could, like, transmute for a Slaughter Pact or something, but...
But, you know...
we're probably just dead no matter what. I mean, they did just turn 3 us both games. Like, and... yeah. That's... You know, we mulled a 4, they turn 3 us. That's sometimes how it goes.
That's all right. It happens.
Maybe we were supposed to keep the 5-card hand and just hope for a red source for that Kozilek's Return.
What a tease.
I don't know.
Yeah, turn 3 Kozilek's turn. That'd probably do it.